welcome to this episode of Hypnotist Bernie's Exposition. As usual, we start right on time.
Yes. Even if my hair is not done.
Hey, my hair is not done. So we have a returning guest tonight. Her name is Elizabeth Sands. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I go by Eli.
Eli?
I've opened my own company. It's a spokesmodel and trade show modeling agency, and then I also am a model and actor myself, and I write my own lyrics. Right now, you can't tell that I'm a singer because I have a cold, but I am.
It's a nice sandpaper.
Yeah, very sandpapery.
Yeah.
It's very
with texture.
Sandpaper sexual. That can be coined.
Very tactile kind
of. Yes. I'm signed with the modeling agency, a management agency, and I have a publicist. So that's where I'm at in life thus far.
Tell us about the publicist part. Because
he's
this
new.
Show could
he's actually new. He works out of the city. He just hired me on within the past maybe week and a half to 2 weeks.
All right, okay.
So I'm in the middle of writing a mission statement for him.
Oh, all right. Sounds good.
When I sent him the first draft, he's like, I asked for a mission statement, not a thesis, you know? So, but that's the OCD in me.
Okay. So, remind us, what did we do last time?
Well, we talked about my complete OCD-ness. And the fact that I can never seem to calm down, even if things, I know my monologue, or I know my sides, or I know whatever it is that I need to do to go for the audition or for the gig, but yet I will go through it, not a set specific number of times per se, but a lot.
All right.
Even if I know it to the point where I know it.
Right. So tell us, after the session, the next day or the next week, what kind of difference did you feel?
I did feel a little bit calmer. I did. I have felt calmer, but then I recently found out I was supposed to have knee surgery, and the stress went right back up. Well, I'm not having it anymore. I found out today that they're going to try physical therapy until, when I got fitted for a brace, which feels really lame, to be honest with you.
It's better than
it's better than surgery. Excuse me for one moment.
It's all right. We all need our vitamins.
My throat's a bit dry.
What would you like to work on today?
Well, there were a couple of things I was thinking. Number one, I wanted to know exactly how much mind over body has, actually. Like right now I have bronchitis and pharyngitis, and I was wondering if there was, and I'm on medication for it, some antibiotics and some cough syrup. And number one, I was wondering, how much better can you make me feel in my own head? Because to be honest with you, terribly, I honestly feel terrible. Yet I'm on, 3 or 2 antibiotics and 1 cough syrup for it. The other thing is, and I don't even know if this, but I think this might be more in your, microscope of things. In that one of the side effects of one of the medications is itchiness, and it's left me itchy all over. So it was on my face, on my arms, on my legs. Actually, I'm catching my thigh or my knee right now.
It's also the side effect if somebody's talking behind your back.
Oh, really? I'm going to have to look that one up. I've heard that one too, actually. Yeah. But no, unfortunately, that's not one of the side effects I'm undergoing right now.
All right. That would be a good thesis, though. We should test that out.
Yeah, we should. I'm sure a lot of people talk about it behind my back.
PhD material.
But to my face, you never know it. I know, sitting at, I was in a pageant since the last time, or did I have a
No, tell us about it.
I was in the Miss Planet, Sun or Miss Planet Beach competition, and it was down to 3 girls, the first, second runner-up, and the winner, and I was one of the last 3 girls. And they called the second runner-up, and now it's between me and this other girl. And I'm like, we're holding hands doing the whole pageant thing. I know in both of our minds we're thinking, yeah, we're smiling right now, but I hope the other one loses, I know that's how it goes. And
I bet they were feeling itchy.
yeah, I was, but not in the same way now. And
Right.
I ended up getting first runner-up, so
yeah.
I get to further compete into the next. I believe these were the preliminaries or the semifinals. I'm not quite sure. I
yeah.
believe I'm going on to the semifinals. So
yeah.
that was a lot of fun. It was the first pageant I've done in a long time, and I'm actually doing another one, Miss American Queen, coming up.
Wow.
So I have to. I might as well promote that right now.
Hey.
Yeah. If I knew more about it, I just know it's a pageant in Rhode Island that I'm doing.
Oh, wow, congratulations.
I am Miss Suffolk County.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like,
nice.
can't I have Miss Boston?
Oh.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Because I thought Miss Boston sounded so much better, but no, I'm Miss Suffolk County.
You know, that sounds nice. That's a title.
Right, in trailer parks.
You know, it's just more like precise.
Like I can
right?
just
It's
imagine walking
it's
out
more
on stage and
scientific
it's
kind of
like
title.
Miss Suffolk County.
Yeah, Miss Suffolk County.
You know? I'm like, yeah, I'm that hardcore. I'm from Suffolk.
See if you can change that to Miss Middlesex. You know, this is
Yeah.
Middlesex County.
Oh, is it all? Well, but it's Cambridge.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I live in Boston, so I have to go by Boston. And it's not Miss Boston;
Oh.
it's Miss Suffolk County.
Miss Middlesex sounds pretty intense.
Really? I'll have to meet her.
All right. So, well, I'm not a medical doctor, so I cannot diagnose you or say that you're doing better or you know, tell you to switch medication or tell you what the side effect is. So it's not. But what we can do is we can you know, help you feel more rested.
Okay.
We can help you feel more relaxed.
I think that would be
we
cool.
can help you, you know, feel, you know, give more room in your mind to think and to do, and in turn you'll be in a happier mood, and we'll take it from there.
Okay.
We'll work on the itchiness.
Yes.
But then I will have to hypnotize all your friends.
Yes. Yes.
But
They've all got the
I work
Eli
on the
edge.
itchiness.
Yeah, it's
right.
feverish.
We'll, well, be sure to come back in a few weeks and tell us how the itchiness work out for you. We want to.
I definitely will.
Hey, could be the first ever documented case on hypnotherapy working on itchiness. You know.
Yeah.
So we're making history here.
Right on. I mean, I know it's a side effect
Right,
of medication, so because normally I'm not an itchy person, you know.
Right. Okay.
Itchy as in, you know, scratchy itchy
Okay.
per se, but I'm itchy as in anxious, you know.
But let me ask you this: what would you feel if you're not feeling itchy? How would you describe that feeling?
Well, it's difficult to say because you know how, like, whether you're itchy as per side effect, like, let's say you just get a scratch, you know, right here,
Right.
and you scratch it, and then immediately something else, you know, starts, you know, and it's like, you know, one thing scratches, and then the other thing, you know, or itches, you scratch that, and it's like trigger heap equals action, you know,
Right,
and then
right.
you keep, you know, you keep itching and scratching and itching and scratching
Right.
in you know, a non secular, like, you know.
Oh yeah. But I still need to know, like, when you're just sitting still, how would you describe that feeling? Because we want to work.
If I'm
on
just sitting still and I'm not doing work at the computer or doing anything else, I would say if I just for some reason am not itchy, I mean, unless there's really something that's stressing me out, a promotion that I'm working
Right.
on or an important audition, I would say for the most part I've been a lot calmer since you and I last spoke.
So do you think the anxiety contributes to the itchiness?
You know, I don't think so because the itchiness didn't start until I started this cough syrup.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And it says as one of the side effects may cause itchiness, and
Oh, all right.
I didn't even have to check. I knew from what was in it, and
Oh, yeah.
then I saw, you know, one of the yellow tags, and I was like, oh, this is so not what I need right now.
Well, just remember to wear more lotion.
Oh, well, yeah. I always use a ton of lotion. I won't product placement or anything right now, but I use a ton of lotion.
we'll wait till with the show go on the cable.
Right. Then we can do a little product placement here and there, but not till then, right?
Not till then, yeah. So let's summarize what we're about to do. So you want to feel more rested, calmer.
Yeah, and
more
also,
energy.
I want to be able to go to sleep at night instead of worrying about 1,000 things in the morning.
All right, okay.
Or what I have to do the following day, or if I have some huge audition or pageant or something coming up. I mean, it's like getting me to fall asleep is probably getting a crying child, like more screaming child. Mine is the screaming, of course. But like I cannot fall asleep. It is very difficult for me.
All right, okay.
Because I'm always thinking about the next. I'm never in the present. I'm always in the future.
All right, okay. So we're just going to make you feel more comfortable, sleep better at night, happier, and again, I'm not a medical doctor, so I will need him to tell you if you're indeed feeling better, and you still have to do whatever test that he wants you to do.
Yes.
And we take it from there.
Sounds good.
Remember to come back sometime and tell us.
I will. Just remember to contact me.
Oh, all right.
Phone's better than email. I mean, I have to sync my phone with my email, but.
Oh, all right.
Even so, phone's better.
Okay. All right. So have your feet flat on the floor.
Oh.
What we're about to do is hypnosis. Just like the last time, we've talked about it.
So I have to relax.
You have to relax. We're going to make you do crazy things.
Yes.
Last time it happens, we took you to Sweden, and then we took you back. Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. I don't remember it, but I remember watching it. And talking in Swedish, and then going back to Japanese, and then going back to Arab, and then to English.
All the Swedish people calling you.
Really? I know. I heard that there were a lot of Swedish callers.
Yeah. You show some of the calls.
Guten Morgen. Gute show last night.
So they're German Swedes.
Yeah, exactly. They were German Swedes. Yes. It's the medication, I'm telling you.
So just sit back and relax. Don't try to go into hypnosis. Just let things happen. I'm not going to do anything to hurt you, but in turn I would like your cooperation. Is that okay?
That's fine.
All right, just find a spot on the ceiling. And just focus all your attention on that spot for a second. In a moment, I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. When I reach the number 1, I would like you to close your eyes and just let yourself drift. That's right. As soon as you close your eyes, I want you to feel the warm ray of the sun on the tip of your nose. The warm ray of the sun on your cheek, on your forehead, and on your shoulders. As soon as I count backwards from 3 to 1, I would like you to close your eyes and sleep. 3, 2, 1, sleep. That's right. Just let the warm ray of the sun warm the tip of your nose to your cheek. Feel the warm ray of the sun on your shoulders. You can feel the warm ray of the sun around your ears, your shoulders. Feel the warm ray of the sun on your knees. That's right. On the tip of your fingers. That's right. With each breath you breathe in and breathe out. And feel yourself relaxing even more. Just let the sound of my voice enter your mind as it relaxes you. Let the sound of my voice enter your mind as you drift and float further and further away as you feel your body sinking deeper and deeper down into your chair, all the way through, all the way down to the floor, deep, deep, deep. As I count backwards from 10 to 1, with each number you hear, you feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper down into the chair, all the way through the chair to the floor. 10, 9, deeper and deeper. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sleep. All the way through the floor. All the way down. And in a very happy place that you're in. You're so calm, so comfortable. Deeply, deeply asleep. Deeply, deeply hypnotized. That's right. That's right. I want you to imagine that your eyelids is becoming heavier and heavier and heavier, like it's being attached to a ton of brakes. When I count from 1 to 3, when I reach number 3, it will be so heavy that no matter how hard you try, you will not be able to open your eyes. 1, 2, 3, try, you cannot. That's alright. Then stop trying now. Just relax, let go, and sleep. Deeper and deeper now. Feeling so good, so relaxed. That's right. And Elizabeth, in a moment ago we have talked about how you have some health issues that you want to overcome. And I just want you to imagine yourself in this warm and happy place that could be imagined or it could be real. And in this happy place, you can feel your entire body glowing in all kinds of light and color. And with each color brings a healing light. Each light brings a healing sensation, and each sensation brings you more relaxation, more comfort, calm, and a peace of mind. And just allow this color and light flow through your mind, flow through your body. This healing energy, this healing light, will go into every fiber of your muscles, every cell of your organ, into your bloodstream, into your lungs, into your mind, and find all the negative energy and emotions that you may hold on at this moment. And you'll let them go right now. Let go of all those negative energy and emotions, and allow your body to find a way, and I already know how, to find a way to heal itself. Tonight, when you go to sleep, the moment your head hits the pillow, you start to drift off into a wonderful, wonderful sleep. You have a lot of happy dreams, dreams of success, dreams of good health, dreams of the person that you want to be. And in the morning, you remember all these dreams, making you even happier and calmer. We've talked about this itchy feeling that you've experienced. That's right. And we'd like your unconscious mind to find them and remove it from your mind and your body. You were not consciously aware that this itchy feeling is gone, but it would just leave your body. You will not pay attention to ever having this feeling. It will just be its normal self, calm, comfortable, and relaxed. Each day and in every way, you'll find the mind and body becoming stronger and stronger, feeling more and more confident in everything that you do, in every word that you speak, and every thoughts that you have. Your nerves is going to become stronger and stronger. Your breath is going to become stronger and stronger. You find you have more energy. You find that you feel more relaxed. You find that you're more calm and comfortable. You find that you have a lot of mental space and mental time to make the correct decisions that are good for you. And in turn, you'll see how successful you are with all the newfound energy, focus, and concentration. Now in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 10. When I reach the number 10, I would like you to come back to this room, feeling great, feeling amazing, feeling like you have just slept for the last 12 hours. Feeling like you have a good cup of coffee, feeling happy, energized, and motivated in every way. Yet calmer, relaxed, and in control of your mind and your body. As I count, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a deep breath in, let out. That's right. 6, 7, 8, 9. Whenever you're ready, 10. Feels great, doesn't it?
Yeah, I actually feel a lot calmer and I'm not itchy.
So we have a minute left. Tell us how you feel.
I feel very relaxed, like I could go to bed right now, whereas previously, I'd have to take medication to do that, and I might have to tonight, who knows.